Oh boy, so I broke one of the most important rules of grocery shopping. I came to the store on an empty stomach. Not a great idea. Alright, Wednesday, June 28th, 10 a.m. We are officially 3 days out. So here's how I'm looking. Alright. Let's weigh in. $150.8, lowest weigh-in ever. So I just finished up some stuff at work. Now I just finished running some other errands and I'm gonna go get my hair cut because it is Wednesday and I am 3 days out. So I want to give my hair a little time to settle in because my hair usually looks weird the first 2 days after a haircut. So I'm gonna go do that and then go home and eat and hit the gym. So I just finished up getting my hair cut. To be honest, I don't really quite like it that much. I think she took a little too much off the top. But it's Wednesday, so hopefully it'll grow back a little bit by the time Saturday comes around. But it's whatever. I mean, it's no big deal. They're not judging my hair, although it would look nice if my hair was very aesthetically presentable, if you want to say. But yeah, that's whatever. Okay, so I've been fasted pretty much the whole day up until now, and it's 4:15 p.m. So what I'm eating here is 16 grams of oats, 10 grams cream of wheat, 2 ounces of almond milk to cook it all up, and then I ran out of eggs because I've been doing so many of these voluminous oatmeal bowls. I ran out of liquid egg whites and the egg whites that I've been using from whole eggs. I basically used a whole carton just using the egg whites for recipes like this and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to go out to the store and get some more eggs. And then I've got about 50 grams of cottage cheese, 30 grams of Greek yogurt, a little half and half blend of some mocha protein and cinnamon roll protein. So I did 23 grams of the cinnamon roll and then 7 grams of the mocha. I know it's a weird ratio. And I also did a half serving of powdered peanut butter and a half serving of some cocoa powder. And of course sprinkled with cinnamon in here. So pretty good meal, a little over 300 calories I believe, or under. And I'm gonna eat this and then probably one more small thing before I go hit my last push workout for this prep, and really excited. It's gonna be my last intense cardio session as well. So guys, almost there, 3 days out, and I'm really excited. I'm really confident with the package I'm bringing, so I really couldn't be worried. Alright, so what you guys just saw me make was Travis S's inspired version of poverty cereal milk whatever you want to call it. So what his poverty milk is just half a scoop of protein powder with some water. And I think I put a little too much water, but that's okay. It's my second time making it, so I'm still experimenting. And it's also a serving of puffed wheat cereal, so wow, that tastes really bad. Very watery, but it's okay. Pre-workout meal. I might throw a little more protein in there just because it tastes so bad. 1 second. Okay, I threw another 13 grams of protein powder in there. I'm just gonna mix it up real quick just to give it a better flavor and less watery consistency, because it just kind of tastes like water and cereal. Obviously, that's not ever supposed to be how cereal is eaten. Tastes a little bit better. Probably should have gone with the rice cake and Greek yogurt pre-workout, but that's alright. We're gonna go finish my last push workout of prep. So it's gonna be chest, shoulders, and I think a little bit of triceps and maybe some arms, like biceps, I'm not sure. And then we got 30 minutes of cardio, so the last cardio session of prep. So really excited. And it's about to be 5:45, I think. I'm gonna go hit the gym and then probably do some grocery shopping for all my meal prep and stuff that I need. Everything I need to take with me to the hotel and all that. So I just want to make sure I have everything, so no last minute shopping. But that's it. So guys, that's it. That was the last hard or intense training session of prep and last cardio session of prep. So honestly, that's the only way I know how to express like how I'm oh my god. I don't know how to explain it any other way. I'm just so happy. I'm so proud, you know. I never thought I would make it this far. I never before I started, I never thought that I would actually be able to go through with something like this. I knew I had the power to do it if I set my mind to it, but I didn't think everything would work out. You know, there was always excuses for me why I couldn't do it, why I couldn't compete. I was like, I'm too young, I'm too small, I'm too fat, I don't have enough muscle, I have too much fat, you know, I'm not big enough. How am I gonna get to the contest? How am I gonna pay for it? Oh, it's all this stress, staying at a hotel, gotta get a tanning room. Well, honestly, all of it has like gotten in my way. There's been a lot of things that have gotten in my way, and I've had to deal with, you know, problems and figure out ways to work with the problems that have come my way. But I realized there was always a solution. I just had to find that solution or make that solution. You know, I had to make it happen myself if that's what I wanted to do. So I really wanted to compete, and I worked my ass off to get in the best shape that I possibly could for this one day. For one day to be in the best shape of my life, I worked for over 8 straight weeks. No cheating, just pure hard dedication. I've never been so motivated or I've never been so consistent and dedicated to anything in my life. I've never done anything like that. And I'm truly so proud of myself. And I've taught myself what I'm capable of and very much more. So honestly, and these vlogging, these video recordings help me out so much, because instead of like writing in a journal or something that's kind of lame, but sure, you could say this is lame too, I'm talking to a camera, but it makes me feel so much better, because a lot of the times I didn't have a training partner. I trained almost every single day by myself. I did my cardio by myself. I ate all my meals by myself. When all my friends were going out to eat at my favorite places like Panda Express, eating Chinese food, eating Chipotle, eating Chick-fil-A, eating McDonald's, Wendy's, everything that I would normally eat. And for me to have the discipline and just say, no, I'm sorry. And it sucks, because I wouldn't even hang out with some of my friends, because I knew that afterwards we were going to go out to eat, and I didn't want to be the kid sitting there either ordering a garden salad for $5 or $10, whatever it may be, just for just some plain lettuce, or just ordering a diet soda. I didn't want to sit there and watch everyone's food, because I did do that a couple times while I was starting on prep. I did sit there and, order a diet drink and sit and just listen, talk to my friends, hung out, but I was starving and the cravings would get to me. Not saying I cheated. I never ate any of the meals there, but I just felt so depressed and upset when I would sit there watching everyone eat. But I'm just so happy, that I can't believe I did that. And I did do that. And no one was there for me. And I did it all by myself. And again, I'm not asking for pity. I'm not asking for people to be like, I feel so bad for him. Why would you feel bad for me? I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm complaining. Sure, maybe I'm complaining to myself. But this is just for future reference. I just want to be able to vent so I know how I feel in the future. That competing is a tough sport. It's very mind draining. There were times where I just felt like crying. I'm not gonna lie. I just felt so upset. I felt alone and tired. I couldn't walk sometimes. I would just sit, and I'd feel like, why do I want to get up? And if that's something that you can't overcome, then you should really think a couple times before you start competing. And that was one of the things I wasn't sure I could overcome before I started. And it got to a point where I was just like, you know what, that's it. I'm not gonna wait any longer. I'm signing up for this show. I'm hiring a coach. And shout out to Matty Fusaro with Fusaro Fitness. He's been such a tremendous help. He took me under his wing, and I can't thank him enough for everything he's done for me. I thought I could go into a prep without a coach. I was mildly crazy. I have no idea what I was thinking. So I'm very glad that I managed to grab a coach, and an amazing, spectacular coach that's been through prep himself. I love him as a YouTuber, and he's just a great person. He's helped me out so much, and he made me feel better through those days when I felt like I was alone and I had no one really. It was someone to talk to about, he'd check up on how I was feeling, and that made me feel a whole lot better on days where I just felt like complete shit. And I can't thank him enough. But just know that I'm so happy right now. I'm just so happy. I'm overjoyed, tremendously overjoyed. I feel like I've already won. This was the battle for me. Stepping on the stage, that's the bonus, Placing, that's the bonus. If I place, woohoo, it's a judge. It's a human being that's going to be categorizing my placing. So I'm not too concerned with that. I know how hard I worked. Everyone around me knows how hard I worked. And I'm always going to have this for my memories. And this is exactly why I started my YouTube channel. And exactly why I started filming daily videos. And it's probably one of the best decisions I've made in my life. You know. There's been some hardships where your family doesn't agree with your choices. Your friends are disappointed and they feel like you're leaving the circle. But when you're passionate about something, you put everything into it. And now that I've pushed myself, I don't know, I'm just very happy, you know. Now I'm gonna take the time to really start building muscle after the prep is over, or after the show, I mean, and just start doing some fun things with this channel. I'm gonna start trying to grow it even more. You know, I've always loved making videos. I used to do gaming videos, and I used to love editing. And now I'm going on a bit of a tangent. I'm ranting a little bit, so I might cut some of this out. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna put in, just to try and make it shorter. But I'm gonna go grocery shopping right now. It's 8:35 p.m. I just need to grab some couple essentials for my meal prep that I need for the show day. Just a couple essentials. And then yeah, because I'm working tomorrow morning from 9 to 6, so that's gonna take up a majority of my day. I'll still do a couple things then. I still have to like shave everything off and all that fun stuff, but just gonna go grocery shopping right now, pick up some stuff, and then go home and finish off the macros. So if you're watching this right now, if you're a person that's watching this, thank you for watching and listening to me rant, even though it could have been probably very boring, and it probably is very boring. If I was watching, I'd probably think it was very boring too if I was just listening to me rant. But I'm probably gonna cut this off somewhere, so just take a little clips and put it together. But yeah, I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna go, like I said plenty of times, go grocery shopping and then finish off the macros. 3 days out, guys. So happy. Oh boy, so I broke one of the most important rules of grocery shopping. I came to the store on an empty stomach. Not a great idea. Okay, so I just got back from the grocery store, and thankfully I did not let my hunger get to me too badly. I just picked up the essentials really. So I got a whole carton of eggs. Only 18 eggs. Normally I'd go buy them in bulk and I'll get like the 60 eggs they're like $4.20. These are like $1.30 for 18. And although it's smarter and more economical to get the ones in bulk, I'm just not gonna, I don't want to be leaving any eggs to go bad when I drive up to the show, because I'm not going to be taking eggs with me. I don't really need eggs. I'm going to be eating sources like this that I picked up, 93.7 beef, because normally I would go 96.4, but I do need some fats in my meals. So this has 4 servings, 8 grams of fat and 23 protein, which is exactly what I'm looking for, about 8 grams of fat per meal. And I just stocked up on these fat-free cheeses that I normally eat, and sometimes they run out of stock at Walmart, and they had them today, so especially this one. And it was cheaper at, this cheese is cheaper at Walmart than it is at Publix for me. And then I needed some lightly salted rice cakes. So that's all I got. Just a quick little grocery pickup. Alright guys, so basically what I've got here is the exact same meal that I had yesterday. The barbecue chicken, so like some 3.65 ounces of chicken breast right here. Sliced it in half down the middle to create kind of like a pizza crust, just like how you guys saw yesterday. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just replicating the same thing, and I'm gonna get back to you when it's all cooked and finished. So here's my quick dinner. This is the final product. You saw I took it out of the oven. It was sizzling, nice and crispy, and it is very warm. The chicken is baked thoroughly. What I like to do is put the oven at 375 for about 5 minutes, and then I put it on broil for another 5 to 10 minutes, and that's how it gets the cheese kind of crispy on the top like that. So cooks the cheese really nicely. And this whole meal is really low calorie, under 200 calories, 30 grams of protein, and like less than 3 grams of fat, and about 1.5 grams of carbs. So this is just you know, for me to get my whole foods in, and I want to finish the chicken before I leave, so I don't want to have any chicken sitting in my fridge going bad, so that's why I'm finishing this off. Alright guys, check this out. I've got over 40 grams of carbs left for the day, so I'm about to go crazy with oatmeal. Obviously it's all gonna fit my macros, but I'll get back to you guys when I finish with this, after I do some macro math and I have the bowl of oats complete. So you see this empty bowl now? Alright, so check out this sexy bowl of oats. I've got some quick oats, some cream of wheat, about 5 egg whites, 2 ounces of almond milk. What else do I got in here? Some sprinkles, obviously, crushed up Oreos, 50 grams of raspberries, powdered peanut butter, cocoa powder, cinnamon roll protein, and my only complaint is that I underestimated the liquidiness of it. I thought it was gonna come out a little bit thicker consistency, but it is a tiny bit droopy, but that's okay. No big deal, it's still gonna taste delicious, so this is what I'm eating. Guys, here we have our big sexy bowl of protein. So this thing is filled. I mean, this is so creamy, so beautiful. I'm gonna call this poverty protein, because Matty Fusaro does his own protein with frozen fruit, so like frozen strawberries and then some ice cubes, but he doesn't use xanthan gum like I do. I think xanthan gum is what differentiates this the most, and the fact that I don't use any frozen fruit, because of course I am on poverty macros and I have little to no carbs. So this is just frozen almond milk ice cubes. I don't use any regular ice cubes because that makes it watered down. I've noticed, I've tried it a couple times and it makes it kind of like chunky ice cubes in here, and it waters it down too much. So what I do is 1 egg white, 30 grams of protein powder, a teaspoon of xanthan gum. Of course you can reduce that amount if you want. And then yeah, the 8 ounces of frozen almond milk. I put it in an ice tray, freeze it every night so I can use this every night. And then I throw in maybe some stevia, some cinnamon powder, and then some chocolate syrup by Walden Farms. And that really makes this thing such a filling dessert. I'm always bloated afterwards, which I don't mind because the bloat goes away in the morning. So I don't mind being bloated at night because it also makes me full, and I really don't feel like eating a single thing after this. So it's a really great recipe when you're starving, super filling, and tastes great. Tastes like a soft serve ice cream, honestly. You can see the consistency, how creamy it is, and how much it doesn't like just melt. It's so creamy and thick. So that's it for the night, and I'll wake up tomorrow early in the morning. I'm working 9 to 6, I believe. So it will be 2 days out.